Good morning.
It's afternoon, damn near. It's afternoon in
Where'd the day
half
go?
the country.
Okay, all right. Hi, DalaDFitness here with my family. My husband John.
Don't touch me.
And our daughter Gina.
Don't touch her.
Okay, you guys are so extra. How do I deal with y'all?
Fold your hand.
All right. This video we are sharing today why we bought an RV. So, backstory, we sold our home and purchased an RV, and now we are living in said RV. So, we bought an RV because it made sense for us and our family, right, in our situation. So, I am active duty military, JAG in the United States Air Force, and a part of our, it's not really a duty, but a part of our career field is that we move every 2 years. So I'm set to relocate July of next year. And we thought about it like, well, the market is changing. Homes, like, interest rates are rising. We should sell the house now before it gets like astronomically crazy. And we are stuck with the home and we are no longer here. So we put it on the market and it sold like super duper fast. Thankfully, we have bought the RV already. And yeah, now we're living in it. So that's part of the main reason, right? Anything else?
Yeah, I mean, it was, we could have, for people thinking, well, how come y'all just didn't rent? We sold our home and then we was looking to rent. The places that we were looking to rent, it was essentially like for $1,500 a month, you can go and get a property where they look like they just put paint on the walls and change the carpet, essentially. Like, it wasn't a recently remodeled home or anything like that, and it was in non-desirable areas. And then when we were looking at the apartments, couldn't quite find the apartment that we wanted. And when you look at everything in terms of expenses, renting an apartment, you were looking at like $2,000 a month, where purchasing an RV, we could have, we'll pay most of the RV off, and then within a year, and if we decide to sell it, we'll recoup whatever the difference is. And the if paying an apartment, that's almost $24,000 that you're gonna spend over the course of a year. Is just gone.
It's gone.
And then when we get relocated, if we're getting relocated stateside, then you only have 2 weeks to find permanent lodging for 2 years.
10 days.
And in 2 weeks, you behind the 8 ball, because you can't. I'm not going to be traveling back and forth every time I want to see a home. And we've experienced purchasing a home when one person isn't actually present, looking at it via FaceTime, which you don't really get an accurate depiction of what it's like. So it's, when we were going to go relocated to the next location, it was going to be, okay, cool, we got 10 days, and quite possibly thinking about, okay, let's do a short-term rental and then find something that we want, because Maggie's not the type that wants to live in an apartment, because you got so many restrictions with a child. She likes to run and jump. Maggie likes to
dance,
walk heavy and jump around the house just as much as Gina. So
yeah,
living in an apartment situation isn't really conducive for their lifestyle. So
the numbers made sense, right? You think about our home. So getting into the financial piece of it, which was another motivating factor for selling our home and buying and living in an RV. So our mortgage was $1,100 when we first bought the home. With the rise in property taxes, and I think homeowners insurance went up, it went up to about almost $1,500.
Yeah.
So 14-ish and change. So we just rounded up. We're gonna say $1,500.
A $400 jump.
It was strange.
We had it for 2 years, year and a half.
Yeah, we bought it in December 2020.
Something like that.
Yeah. So I didn't sign up for that. But then you add on the electricity cost. Electricity went up, so we were paying about $400 a month in light bill. And then gas. We had a gas bill. Then you had the water bill.
Like we were paying probably close to $1,000 in utilities here in Texas.
Yeah.
And that's during the summer months when the summers here are longer than the winter, so you're gonna always have those type of those costs associated with heating and cooling your home here in Texas. And with the way the gas prices are rising, and I don't foresee the situation with fuel costs being any better, it's gonna go, the utilities costs are only gonna go up, and I don't foresee like the property values dropping. And even if they do drop, I don't foresee the government saying, oh, the property tax, the property values are lower, we just gonna automatically lower your property taxes as
Once
well.
they're used to that money, they're taking that money. That's like taxes. They're not switching up. They're gonna keep it at that price, and you're gonna keep paying that till they decide to bring it up again. But yeah, so that was a motivating factor.
It's cool, G. You can leave it down.
Yeah. You talking about what? Oh, you don't want it behind you? So extra. You're talking about what? 3,000, maybe two? No, I'm sorry, 2,500 total in payment.
Somewhere between $2,500 and $3,000 for monthly living expenses.
When you think about the upkeep too, the lawn, mowing.
And I don't think that really includes groceries.
Oh yeah.
So,
Anyways,
and then moving here, we have the cost for the RV. Then you have the cost to park the RV. Yeah. And if you just look at our utilities alone, our electric bill last month was $60.
So it's a big savings.
We saving almost $1,000 in utilities up front. So
we'll go over those numbers in a future video. We just wanted to share with you all why we made the decision to sell our home and buy an RV. And the RV, this area is like beautiful. It's really nice. The RV we're making it work. So we're, it's a change. It's something to get used to, but life has changed. It's ever evolving. And you look at your situation, you look at actually not just where you are, but where you want to go. And then you decide accordingly. And that's what we did. So we're here. We haven't heard from you. How do you feel? What do you think?
Why there's so many more cars available?
I know. What do you think? What was your excitement about the RV? When we told you we wanted to buy an RV, what did you think? She was excited about the bunk bed.
But there's no way for me to get on the bunk bed.
It was a requirement for her to
I have to climb on the dresser to get to my top.
Okay, so we'll do a video about it. We'll buy a ladder, and then we'll show changes, like things that we're doing to the RV to make it more comfortable and more suitable for our family and our family needs. Bless you. So does that help? Was that your only excitement, the bunk bed?
What door?
She has her own room, so we have a 2-bedroom RV. That was important for us to have 2 bedrooms, to take her from her own room in a house that she has so much space in it, to just throw her in the living room on a, pull-out bed or something. That's what this is. I just didn't feel like that was fair. So she has her own room. That's it? Okay. So that's all we have for today. We'll share more of our RV story and our RV journey in future videos. So this was, a big financial decision for us, and it's working out. It's working out in our favor, and we're grateful for that. Good? All right.
Is Merlin sleeping?
Gina's
I don't know.
Go feed the fish.
I fed the fish.
Have a beautiful day.